First, I introduce myself. My name is Gayatri Ganesan. My metric number is 287459. I am semester 1 student from Bachelor of Science Economy. The question is determine the function fx equals to s cubed minus 6s squared plus 80s minus 50 is concave upward or concave downward. Next, the steps are to determine the interval of convexity of f. First, determine the value of x for which f is 0 or where f is not defined, and identify the open interval determined by this number. Second, determine the sign of f for each interval found in step 1. To do this, compute fc, which is c is any convolution choose test number in interval. If f more than 0 means f is concave upward. If f less than 0 means f is concave downward. First, we need to differentiate using power rule. We do first derivative and get the answer, which is fs equals to 3s squared minus 12x plus 80. Then we do second derivative and get the answer is fs equals to 6s minus 12. The second step is to find the interval. So we can get s equals to 2. Therefore, our interval is negative infinity 2 and 2 infinity. Then we need to identify the function where concave upward or concave downward using test number in the interval. So we use interval is negative infinity 2 and 2 infinity. And then we do test number. The test number can be any number, so we use negative 1 and 3. Then we get value of fx, so which is negative 80 and 6. Therefore, we can conclude that fx more than 0 for each value of x on the interval to infinity, f is concave to upward, and if f less than 0 for each of x on the interval negative infinity to f is concave downward. The question is, suppose that the cost function of manufacture is given by Cx. Describe behavior of the marginal cost function. First, find the marginal cost function. Second, describe the behavior of the marginal cost function, whether concave upward or concave downward. Now, to find the marginal cost function is defined to be its derivative c. Next, prove the marginal cost function. The first step is to find the Cs and the interval. Then we do first derivative and second derivative. After that, we let Cs equal to 0 to identify the interval. When Cs equals to 0, we can get x equals to 1000. Therefore, our interval is negative infinity 1000 and 1000 infinity. Now, to identify whether concave upward or downward using test number in the interval. The interval we get are negative infinity 1000 and 1000 infinity. Then we do test number. The test number can be any number, so we do negative 500 and 2000. Then we get value of Cx, which is negative 0.009 and 0.006. So we can conclude that f(x) more than 0 for each value of x on the interval 1000 infinity. F is concave upward. F less than 0 for each value of x on the interval negative infinity 1000. F is concave downward. The question is, a company has established that the revenue function in ringgit Malaysia Rx equals to 2s cubed plus 40s square plus 8s, and cost function in ringgit Malaysia is Cs equals to 3s cubed plus 90s square plus 80s minus 800. Find the level of production that will yield a maximum profit for the company, and find the price per unit to maximize the profit. To find the level of production that maximum profit for the company, we need to find the profit function. The formula for profit function is total revenue minus total cost, and we can get the profit function is negative s cubed plus 21s square minus 72s plus 800. Then we need to find the first derivative. The first derivative for ps is negative 3s square plus 42x minus 72. Next, let ps equal to 0 to find level of production. So we can get s equals to 2 and x equals to 12. Then we do second derivative. So ps equal to negative 6x plus 42. To know maximum or minimum, check using the second order condition. We use second derivative equation. So when s equal to 2, we can get the answer is 30, which is minimum. When s is equal to 12, we can get negative 30, which is maximum. Since ps less than 0, so maximum profit the company is 12. Find the price per unit to maximize the profit. We know that the level of production is 12. So we substitute the 12 into equation, and we can get the answer is 1232. So price per unit we need to do is 1232 divided by 12, and we can get the answer is 102.67. Therefore, the price per unit to maximize profit is 102 ringgit and 67 cents. Thank you for watching this video.